Hey, Robin Robbins here, founder and author of TechnologyMarketingToolkit.com, where we specialize in helping managed service providers get more clients and better quality clients through smart marketing systems, and we help them get those clients as quickly and efficiently as possible. And as you may know, I'm going to be speaking to you at the Level Platforms MSP Community Summit that's in Las Vegas. And so the good folks at LPI asked me to shoot a couple videos to answer some common questions they've been getting from their partners regarding marketing and selling managed services, getting better quality clients, and so on. And one of the first questions that they get all the time, and then I'm going to actually go into more detail when we meet at the summit, is why do you think so many MSPs struggle with the marketing of their business? Why is it so difficult to get the quantity and the quality of clients that you want to get? And there's a number of reasons for it. Number one, and I think this is probably a big reason, is that most MSPs, the CEOs running those businesses, really have had no training, no education, no coaching, no guidance on marketing whatsoever. So they don't know what it is, they don't know what it should look like or how it should perform. And obviously, if you're trying to do something as difficult as get people to give you checks, I mean, I'm talking people who don't know you and you're asking them to impart on you a great amount of trust and to give you their money. If you really have had no background, no training, no experience on this, you really can't expect to be really great at marketing. And so you'll see business owners, MSPs who say, well, you know what? Let's try direct mail. And so they cobble together some kind of mailer, they shoot it out, it gets no results, and they go, well, that didn't work. Let's try Google AdWords. And they spend a bunch of money and they get, really nothing for it. And so they go, well, I guess that didn't work. Let's try this trade show that comes along. And they just jump from one marketing attempt to the other. And because they really have no idea what they're doing, they're making mistake after mistake and writing check after check, and they're getting nowhere fast, getting really frustrated. So it's important that you get that training and experience. And at the summit, I'm definitely going to give you a good, solid foundation to build on what good marketing is, how it works, and where to start with it. The second reason, which kind of goes into this, is why managed service providers struggle with marketing is there is a ton of really bad information out there. And I'm a marketer, and I love marketers, I love marketing, and I think in general, most marketing firms are doing a good thing for their clients. However, there are a lot of them out there that are just misinforming their customers. So essentially what they are media companies, and they're trying to sell you a list, or they're trying to sell you an ad placement or a trade show booth or a sponsorship, or they're trying to sell you something. And that's really all they are, media companies. They're not going to sit down with you and help you clarify who your ideal customer is. And they're not going to sit down and clarify with you who or what is the message in the offer that you can put in front of that ideal client that is going to be magnetic to them, that's going to get them to pay attention to what you're doing, and design a sales process to bring those customers to you. In most cases, they're just going to sell you the print, the media, the ad placement, the list or whatever, and they're going to say, hey, that's up to you to design the ad. And they might help with a little graphic design or something, but really they're not giving you solid marketing strategy. And therefore, you're getting a lot of bad information and again, jumping from one failure to the next. Another reason I think there's a lot of bad marketing out there is a lot of business owners focus on their ego first. So they want to make themselves look like a bigger company, or we want to look professional, we want to look corporate. And what they end up doing is looking like everybody else. So they lose focus on what their customers want and what the messaging that their customers will respond to and how their customers buy. They forget all that and they base it on their ego. So they want really slick, fancy looking brochures and websites with flash and really attractive, culturally diverse, smiling people around a computer posted up on their website. They want to look like that. And what they end up doing, like I said, is looking like everybody else and therefore getting the same results as everybody else, which is really poor, mediocre, or no results whatsoever. So your marketing can't be focused on what you want. It's got to be focused on what works with your clients. Another reason that marketing fails for a lot of people is marketing incest. So when a business owner doesn't know what good marketing is because you've had no experience or training in it, they just look around at what everyone else is doing and they copy it. And just like real incest, everybody starts getting dumber and dumber and dumber. And before you know it, nobody's getting any results whatsoever. So that's another reason. And finally, this is probably one of the biggest reasons why so many MSPs struggle with marketing their business and growth is that they really have a serious lack of motivation to grow their business, to be successful, and to be profitable. And I know this sounds silly because you would think everybody wants to make more money. Everybody wants growth. Everybody wants to be more prosperous. But the reality is very few people will do what it takes to get there. I just had Mike Ditka, the coach, come and speak at my clients at boot camp. And I even spent time with him afterwards talking to him about business and leadership and so forth. And at the conference, somebody asked him, they said, Mike, how did you motivate your players to play at the level that they were? And Mike said, you don't. Very quickly, he says, you don't motivate people. They got to show up with batteries included. They got to show up motivated. They got to show up with a desire and a passion to win, because if they don't have that, they get cut from the team. And it's the same in business. If you really don't have that burning desire, like Napoleon Hill talked about in Think and Grow Rich, if you don't have that, you're never going to succeed, because there are competitors out there that do have that burning desire, that are going to go after your clients and the marketplace with every fiber of their being, wanting to win, wanting to succeed, wanting to prosper. They want to take your clients away from you, and they want to take every opportunity out of the marketplace. And if you don't show up with drive and determination and a serious motivation to grow and be successful, you're not going to be successful with marketing either. So, at the upcoming summit, I'm going to give you some strategies that's going to make marketing a whole lot easier, and it's going to make it a lot more fun. In fact, I'm going to show you how the only type of marketing you should be doing to sell outsourced IT services, whether it's project work or managed services, and why all other marketing is a complete waste of time and money. I'm also going to show you the secret, and I put secret in quotes because obviously if it was a real secret, I wouldn't be telling you, but the secret to getting more marketing implemented while lowering your costs and getting better results. There is a process, an approach to it, and it's a relatively new one that I've just started teaching my clients, and I'm going to share it with you at the upcoming summit. And finally, I'm going to show you how to get started with marketing and make it a process that you actually enjoy doing, not a chore, not something that's a drain on your wallet and your mental energy. So I look forward to seeing you at the summit. We're going to answer these questions and a whole lot more.